Alicia is in a car accident and becomes a vegetable. She was in the hospital for 4 years, but suddenly became pregnant. Male private care nurses became the biggest suspect. After investigation, they discovered that Alicia had not had a period for 3 months. Benigno becomes the sole criminal. He was imprisoned, but he has no regrets. He even wanted to marry Alicia. Benigno is the nurse who looks after a vegetable. He works very seriously because this is the girl he loves. Benigno's house is opposite the dance school. His favorite thing is to stand by the window watching the girls dance, especially the girl named Alicia. She has a beautiful body and is extremely confident. She stole his heart, but Benigno was shy, not daring to come down to say hello. Once Alicia dropped her wallet, Benigno hurriedly checked. This is the first time two people talk to each other. He took the opportunity to remember her preferences, waiting for the next time we'll invite her to go to the movies, drink beer. It was not until Alicia's front door that the two separated. From then on, Benigno always waited in front of the window, but could not see Alicia's figure. He misses her very much. He pretended to be mentally ill to go to Alicia's house. Because her father is a psychiatrist, Benigno pretended to be gay. He felt very miserable, so he went to the examination. After finishing the examination, he even took the hairpin of Alicia. During the days of not seeing Alicia, he held the hairpin, supposed to see Alicia. But by the time Benigno met Alicia again, it was in the hospital. Benigno is a rare professional nurse in town. Alicia's father also believes he is gay, so he invites him to be Alicia's private caregiver. After that, every day he could meet the person in his heart. Every day he said a lot to her. He bathes, puts on makeup, and massages Alicia, day after day. He took care of her for 4 years. He soon took her as his whole life. One day he watched a short movie about love. He shared the details of the movie with Alicia while massaging her. The person he loves is unprotected lying in front of him. He cannot hold it anymore. This bald guy is named Marco. He's a journalist. His girlfriend is a bullfighter. Once unintended, she also became a vegetable. Something unexpected happened that Marco could not accept. In one incident he met Benigno. Marco saw Benigno take care of Alicia extremely meticulously. He doesn't understand what Benigno meant. Apparently the person in bed could not hear anything. The two men have the same feelings. An enthusiastic person, a cold person. They unknowingly become each other's support. They also became the subject of discussion of the nurses in the hospital. They thought Benigno and Marco were a couple. Two people take their lover to sunbathe. Benigno says Marco is too cold, women need to be pampered. But anything Marco also buried in his heart, because he doesn't know how to express it. Even if his girlfriend's ex comes to visit her and wants to take care of her, Marco thought that his girlfriend had not given up on her ex, so he ceded it to the ex-boyfriend. Marco intends to go somewhere far away. Before leaving, he met Benigno. Benigno used to talk a lot, but today he is unusually quiet. Benigno tells Marco he wants to marry Alicia, because during the previous check, he discovered that Alicia had not had a period for 3 months. She was pregnant with his baby. Marco discouraged Benigno because the vegetarians had no feelings. What Benigno does is just one side volunteering. Can't make Alicia woke up to know she has a husband and child. Very quickly, the hospital also found out that Alicia was pregnant. All evidence is directed at Benigno. Marco, after learning that Benigno was in prison for forced patience, he went to the prison to visit Benigno. During their conversation, he seemed to understand why Benigno wanted to marry Alicia. But Benigno does not think it is an infringement. It happened naturally, he said. Marco invited a new lawyer for Benigno. He was in Benigno's house looking over to the dance hall on the opposite side. He found Alicia sitting inside. It turned out that by the time Alicia was 8 months pregnant, she gave birth to a dead fetus. But because of that, she woke up. Marco wants to give this news to Benigno, but he was one step late. Benigno committed suicide in prison. Marco arranged for Benigno's funeral, placing Alicia's hairpin in his grave. Before the tombstone, Marco, which used to speak less, is now talking again and again. Perhaps he wanted to use this method to awaken himself. Even if there was no response, he still wanted to confide in his best friend. This is a love movie called Talk to Her. A man loves someone who should not love. He offered all that he had, including his own life. If you talk to a person who doesn't respond, how long can you persevere? 1 day, 1 month, 4 years, or all of your life?